Buy all your Willys and Jeep restoration parts at thejeepsterman.com, because we're not just Jeepsters anymore.
Hey guys, this is John at JeepsterMan. Today we're talking about steel brake lines that we carry here at JeepsterMan. We carry steel brake lines for pretty much all of the Willys and Jeep vehicles. Today we're working on a Jeepster Commando. We'll show you here in a second. This Jeepster Commando came in here. Somebody had tried to make these steel brake lines. It looked like possibly my 4 or 5 year old son had made these things. So we got some new brake lines. Normally we would make these in shop, but we carry entire kits because a lot of people don't want to make brake lines. They don't have the tools or they don't have the know-how how to do it. So we've simplified that because we carry all these kits, these steel brake lines. We sell these in regular steel, but you can also get these in stainless steel as well. They come pre-bent. I'll show you something you'll see when they have these little tags on them. This line here is the one that runs all the way down the frame. This one's actually supposed to be bent straight, and it'll give you a tag telling you that you need to bend this straight. And they fold these up. Here's another place you'd have to bend it straight. They fold these up so that they ship easier, okay? So this Jeepster Commando kit, this is a 10-piece kit. I've already installed 2 of the lines on this one, and we'll show you that here in a second. So these kits for the Willys and Jeeps, they vary as far as how many pieces, but they all start out in the front. We have the S-tubes. Everybody knows these are prone to rusting and failing. A lot of times these fittings get stuck and strip out as well. And then you also know a lot of brake lines tend to rust down the frame rails. So you'll see a lot of brake lines that are rusted in there as well. We'll talk about a couple tips when you're installing these. So it's typically, you're going to use a line wrench, 3/8 for the line wrench on these. These fittings are typically going to be 3/8 24 fittings and 3/16 line. Here's a little tip. If you're taking your old brake lines off, a lot of times, doesn't matter, even if you use a line wrench, you'll still strip those fittings out. If you use vice grips on those, they'll come off a whole lot easier. And it doesn't matter if you tear them up because you're replacing them anyways. All right, so that pretty much covers the brake lines. Now I'm gonna walk over to this vehicle here, this Jeepster Commando. Here's the old lines. As you can see, these, I'm not gonna send this to a customer like this. I don't know who made these, but not a very good job. And we wanted to get these replaced. So here's the rear brake lines that we just did on this Jeepster Commando, but this setup is very similar to any Willys and Jeep vehicle. So you'll always have the longer line here on the driver's side and the short one on the passenger side, and then you always have one brake hose, one rubber brake hose. Some people get confused and think there's 2 rubber brake hoses in the rear. There's not. There's only one rubber rear brake hose on all these Willys and Jeep vehicles, and they connect in the center right there with a T-fitting. So we'll come back to the table here. One thing I forgot to mention, the part number for this kit, this one is MSO 1587 and 1556. Another thing is we carry this kit both for a power brake booster, because a power brake booster sits out further into the engine bay. And we also carry one for manual brakes, which is closer to the firewall. So we have both those for the Jeepster Commando. And like I said, we have all of these brake lines for the Willys and Jeep vehicles as well. You can find these on our website, thejeepsterman.com. If you got questions, you can email us, sales@thejeepsterman.com. You can also call us, 314-798-6462. Thanks.
To get a free copy of the Willys and Jeep restoration parts catalog from the Jeepster Man, go to www.thejeepsterman.com and order your free copy today.
Awesome. Actually, you know what?
No high tech at all.